All right. Hey, everyone.
Okay.
Welcome to tonight's call, March 10th. I can't believe we're like almost in the middle of March, but I'm super excited about tonight for a couple of reasons. Number one, because Wendy's official. Woohoo!
Not an imposter anymore.
I know. Now, it's not the Rosas. Now is Wendy and Rudy. So,
And I have a secretary now.
You see this?
Hey, all right. So no, I'm really excited. I know I can't believe actually that you guys have been on the team for 6 months. That's crazy. Time really does fly by. So I'm excited. Wendy builds her business, and I know that that's going to happen very, very soon. So, and just want to, open it up to you guys. Really excited that you guys are going to talk to us about one of the vital behaviors, the 4 vital behaviors. And it's crazy, right? We have 4 vital behaviors now. But I'm truly inspired by you guys every single day to see your videos, to see, you building this business and building your lives and just showing everyone around you that it can be done working time and having kids, and also being party animals. No, and having a social life. But no, I love it. I love the dynamic that you guys bring to this team. So without further ado, Wendy and Rudy, Double Dog Diamond, will speak tonight about the importance of being proof that the product works. So the floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Gabby, for that nice introduction. We're very excited to be able to present today to our team. And something that we really believe in that has helped us definitely in the business. We wanted to begin by talking a little bit about who we are as a couple, and then tell you a little bit about my story, how I came in to Beachbody and how Rudy came in as well. So I think we wanted to, we're going to share a little bit of our screen.
So,
can you guys see it? Okay. You can hear us? Okay. So, of course, Rudy, Wendy, also known as the Rosas. Click on it. So we'll be talking about the vital behavior number 2, being proof of the product.
But first, we're going to talk about our journey. We started off, and that's a picture of Wendy right there with some chichos right there on the side. So you can start it. I found that one just for y'all. Cool, my fat pictures.
That was like, I would say maybe 3 years ago, 2013. I don't know where we were. We were in some party.
Por favor.
So basically, we want to talk about how we started off. We met each other a long time ago. It's been 20 years that we've known each other. Almost 20 this year. So we've been through a lot. We've been through ups, downs. Now we're working out together. And we're here looking much better, healthier than we were before. Our journey started pretty much together in college. We met. I was throwing a big house party. Details are irrelevant at this point, but I'll tell you one thing. I got into a car accident, and this is how I met Wendy. My brother was in school and going to New Paltz, and told him that he couldn't get his way home during Christmas break, and they believed him. Meanwhile, we lived 10 minutes from the college, from New Paltz. So I got into a car accident with my brother. We had a big party at our house. I blew my whole settlement. Wendy and me got to know each other there, and it's been
so typical.
It's been fun ever since. So we had a really good time throughout that, and I've always I would say when we first started out, I was fit, I was healthy. Wendy in college, she was okay, she was working out, and then over the years, we've gone through ups and downs. We had weight increases. We used to go out late night in the college, eating at Oscar's, the restaurant over there.
I gained my freshman 15, definitely.
Freshman 15. I remember going to Oscar's, this restaurant, and getting French fries with mayonnaise, ketchup, cheese, mixing it all together at like 11, 12 at night and eating with her. So we had some real bad eating habits. And from there, Wendy had a kid later on.
Yeah, so we met 1996. So 2009, we had our firstborn, my daughter Giselle, who was going to be 7. And then 2 years after, I had Manolo, who was going to be 5 in July. And we've been through meeting each other at 18, 19 to now almost 20 years later. So yeah, like Rudy said, we've been through a lot of things. So that's a little bit about us. So we have 2 kids. We've been together for 20. We made 10 years married. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. So I've always been thin. I'm one of 3. I'm the youngest. So being thin doesn't mean that you're healthy. So I could vouch for that. Like Rudy was saying, in college, I did work out. I used to go to the gym in college, but I ate whatever I wanted to eat. I was never really a terrible eater, but if I wanted, cheeseburgers and fries and chips and Doritos and all that, I would eat that. So my first health scare, I guess I would say, was when I was pregnant with Giselle at 7 months pregnant. I found out that I had gestational diabetes. Which was like, wait, what? Because I don't have a family history of diabetes. I wasn't overweight. It's just something that happens in the placenta. And I'm one of that small percentage that it happened to. But the good thing was that I had worked in the pediatric clinic with an endocrinologist. So I was aware of, what it meant to have diabetes, checking your blood and all of that. So I was able to take care of myself with just diet alone. But that was the first initial for me to enter into what is nutrition and counting carbs and looking at what I was eating. Then I knew that having the gestational diabetes put me at a high risk to developing type 2 diabetes at a later age, putting my daughter also at risk for developing diabetes. And then I knew that if we were going to think of having another child, I might have the gestational diabetes. But because I was more health conscious about what I was putting in my body, I was very fortunate. I did not have the gestational diabetes with Manolo. But that was my first thing. So I was working out. I was eating better. My girlfriend, my comadre, told me, hey, listen, I'm going to be doing this program called PIO. And I'm like, what's PIO? And she was like, it's Pilates and yoga. You're going to love it. You should join me. And I was like, oh, okay. I was ready always to do something new. And so I said, I'm doing it. So I signed up, having no idea what I was signing, myself up for, which was a challenge group. And I remember that when the coach sent me all the information, like, oh, you need to post, these are the group rules. You got to post your sweaty pic. You got to post your meals. And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't sign up for all of this. But I will say this, that was where I really started to see what I was eating and looking at, well, maybe I'm not eating that healthy, I was used to having the white rice, whatever. It wasn't sugar. I put, sugar in my coffee. So I really learned a lot being in that challenge group because I held myself accountable. What ended up happening, though, was that the coach that I was under, she was going through some stuff and she really wasn't there. What I mean by that is that it initially just became me, my girlfriend, and maybe one other girl that was posting. There was like about 20 something people in the group and there was crickets. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And, I didn't like that. I was like, I feel like I'm keeping myself accountable, but it feels good to be able to have support. At that moment, I had met Gabby. Gabby knows Nilda, who Nilda works with my sister. And so we had friends with each other. And I would see that Gabby would be posting on social media or workouts and stuff. And I had reached out to Gabby, asking her a couple of things because unfortunately, my coach wasn't there. And she always shared. So that led me to say, you know what, I want to make a change. I started thinking about, maybe I can do this. And my comadre was like, yeah, we could do this. Like we're already posting, we're already working out. why not? Why not become an active coach? And that's how I ended up reaching out to Gabby. We met up. It was like a perfect match in terms of like, I felt like this is the person that I know is going to be able to help me to take this business to where I want it to be. So that's a little bit about my story, how I came into Beachbody, and why I became a coach.
But hold on, but I think she missed one part of it. No, I just want to say, like, we're talking about proof of the product and being there and showing, telling your story. And I think one of the things that I kept witnessing when she was doing her group with the old coach is that old coach wasn't showing up to the videos, was very intermittent, wasn't being proof. Started off good and then tapered off. And I remember one night I'm here and I'm sitting on the side and I hear Wendy's on her phone and I'm hearing like all these little popping sounds. I'm like, what are you watching? Like, are you cooking show? And she's like, no, I'm in my group. I'm like, your group? What are they doing? And she's like, no, they're cooking. The coach is cooking. And so I'm like, well, let me see the video. And I look, and they're over here fritando with coconut oil inside the video and everything. And the coach is like late night, and it looked like a dark video, like the Walking Dead zombies and everything. It was all crazy. And so, when you come, we're role models. We're leaders for other people. So you got to come correct.
Right.
And that was like the turning point that I saw with Wendy and with the other girls. And so I just want to throw that out there. That was a big reason why Wendy left, because of the way that her coach was showing up. So we wanted to do it the right way. And I know that all of us do. So with that said, I'll go into my story. So my story is about, it's basically one fat dude and his chips. So that's me before and that's me after. All this is within like a year and a half's time. That picture is from about the end of 2013, 2014. And it's crazy because I've always been fit. Like when I was growing up, Carlos will tell you, we grew up together. And, in school, I was always in shape, working out on the wrestling team. Then I went to the military. I was stacked, and then when I came back from the military, started, I guess, getting a little more complacent with Wendy. Mainly my food habits really started getting bad. Like I was eating a whole bunch of Elio's pizzas, microwavable foods, and all these other things that just started catching up. And then we had the kids.
And you didn't eat vegetables, not one.
Yeah, no, I didn't eat vegetables. We actually bought a juicer, a nice one, and that's later on down the line. But we had our kids, and I guess you're happy, and when you're happy, you just eat and you enjoy life. And so I was enjoying life, and then enjoying life so much that at night I wasn't enjoying life anymore, because all of a sudden I started getting heartburn. I started getting like a bad acid reflux. I couldn't go to sleep. I had to sleep on one side, the right side. I couldn't eat certain foods. I'm like, what's going on? And then, so I had to stop eating certain things in my diet, and then I'm going to my doctor, and he's like, listen, you got to do exercise, you got to work out. So, I'm like, okay, yeah. I know I need to work out. I walk a lot on my job. I'm fooling myself. I walk a lot. I go up and down stairs, this and that, like the usual that people say. And then, he's like, well, let's do blood tests, check your levels and everything. So he does that. Meanwhile, excuse me, my triglycerides are high. They're through the roof. And when I mean high, they were like 1,500. And for those of you that don't know about triglycerides, you should be around 200 to 300 at most. Like that's the norm. More so around 250. So when he said 300, I was like, what?
No,
what's
1,500.
Excuse me, 1,500. I was like, what? What is that? He's like, you need to work out, or you need to start medication. You decide. And so I'm like, no, I'm gonna work out. So I started going to the gym a little bit here and there. Wendy bought me a gym membership, and for the first few months, I didn't go. I was like, okay, I don't have time. Then I started going to the gym, probably once a week or so, and I go back to the doctor, and he's like, nothing's working. It's not. He's like, what are you doing? Are you working out? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the gym. Again, he's like, well, you got to do more. And at this point, he's like, you know what? We're going to have to go on meds. I need you to start taking this medicine. And then that was like kind of like a little turning point for me. I'm like, medicine, I'm only like in my 30s. And so he's like, yeah, but this is so high, it's not good. And then, so he prescribed me the medication, and then, I'm talking to some people, and the meds that he put me on, they were like life meds. They're medicine that you go on for life now. A lot of the medicines nowadays that people don't realize, they're made for you to take for long periods of time over your life so that the companies can make money. So I was thinking about that. I'm young, and I'm going to be taking 2 or 3 different pills. Then I go to get my life insurance. I had my life insurance through work. I had another couple of small policies. I wanted to get a bigger one. I go to take it out, and they decline me for insurance. So wake up call number 2. I'm like, oh, crap. So now I'm going on medicine. They decline me for life insurance. What else is going on here? So I think the turning point for me of wanting to work out and do better for myself was, one, I went on a vacation with my compadres and with Wendy. We all would go on vacation together. And, I'm confident in myself. I really don't care. I'll go to the beach, take my shirt off, whatever it might be, whether I was heavy, thin, it doesn't matter to me. But I didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't feel good for my wife, for myself. I was like, I want to feel better, look good for myself, feel good, walk down the street, get a couple of looks, make sure my wife is feeling me as well. And, hey, you got to keep doing it. She's over here working out and doing things. So, from the life meds to the one night I'm on the sofa and I'm over here, and Wendy was always working out, and she's working out, and I'm like the drill sergeant instructor over here. I'm like, hey, you got to get lower. I'm eating a bag of chips, and that's why I say the fat dude with the chips. Because I'm eating a bag of chips, I'm like, you're plank, you got to lower your butt. It's you're not straight. And she's over here, and she stops. She's like, why don't you start working out with me and stop, talking to me? And so, I'm thinking about that. And then I don't remember if my daughter was there that night, but I remember another night, my daughter said to me, Daddy, why don't you work out? Mommy's always working out. Why don't you take care of yourself? And it kind of like was like, damn, my kids notice it. I'm on meds. I'm not doing what I need to do. So I took up Wendy's invite in January of 2015. We started Les Mills Pump, and I had started drinking the Shakeology probably a few months before. I started drinking a little bit, and I liked it, so it worked out. So we started doing Les Mills Pump, and everything was going pretty good, and I was really liking it. I was getting into it with her, and she brought me into this because she was like, I want to get out from this coach, and I want to start doing it ourselves and doing a challenge group. Will you join me? Will you come in there with me, and can we do this together? I can't re-sign up for another 6 months, which she just did. So I said, yeah, I'm in it with you. I'll do it. And it was a way of me holding myself accountable by helping her. So we went into it. We did that whole workout routine. I ended up losing about 15, 20 pounds during that routine, which was, it was great. And people started asking me, and I was feeling good. I was feeling better. And then from there we did, we did 21 day fit extreme. And then, we did T25, Body Beast. Now we're doing Hammer and Chisel, and
finished.
Not for nothing. I'm at 35 pounds lighter. I have more energy now. My kids, there was a point that I get home and I was tired and I didn't play with my kids, and I didn't like that, so now I'm here, and I'm proof. And I think that, we're going to go into the next couple of slides of what it means to be proof of the product now. That's my story pretty much in a nutshell. And, I think being proof of the product not only helps us to help people on their journey, but it helps us to keep ourselves accountable. So with that said, go on to, so what does it mean? So what does it mean to be, proof of the product? So this is for us.
So basically is showing up, if not every day, on most days, right? If you're following a particular fitness program, if it's 6 days in, you do 6 days in, right? Posting about it, being motivation, that also includes posting recipes, being examples, be in your picture. So it's not just saying, let's do this workout, showing that you're doing the workout, showing your food. Um,
and then you have like support in the other areas, Wendy's always relating to all of the people in the group. She's great at her social work job, and she's made me a better social worker as well myself in my job.
Mm-hmm.
I think, what does it mean as well? Your journey is always ongoing. Like right now, I feel like we're a lot more fit right now. We're at the best shape of our lives, but your journey has to continually be ongoing, because if it's not, then you can't relate to people. Mm-hmm. So when one area finishes, like, okay, I want to work on my abs. Once I'm done working on my abs, what's next? Now I want to work on, checking my triglycerides. I'm still around 300 now, so I'm much better. And I got approved for the premium life insurance the best rate possible. But, we were out the other night at a friend's birthday party, and people were like, oh, you look great. You're in shape. We've been following you. We've been watching you and this and that. And it meant that they thought, okay, you're done. But we were like, no, well, I'm still working on this and that. And they're like, oh, you are? Oh, so we're working on this. And it brings them up talking to you about what they want to do in their journey. So being proof is a continual process. It's ongoing.
So videos are proof. I always say this: don't talk about it, be about it. So what I mean by that is that it's easy to say you're going to do something, but when you show people consistently, they're like, wow, like they're still doing this, it motivates people. Do you want to hit the play? Just a little clip.
So you think about that, and it's like, you see a picture, and pictures are motivating, but then you see videos, and it's like you wake up in the morning, see a video of somebody, and I've seen it out there that they're like, I wasn't going to work out one day, saw this video, had to keep it moving.
Also, I think it's important to be yourself and show who you are. We have 2 kids. We're the Rosa family. We post pictures of our kids. It was hard for me at first to hit public. I wanted to keep things private, but you know what? I want people to see us for who we are. And you see Rudy working out, Manolo's there. They always jump in, which is another thing as well. I have friends that have kids and say, I want that for my kids. And I have friends that say, I don't have kids, but when I have kids, I want to be like you guys, because you're teaching your kids to be fit and healthy at a very young age. So make it a family affair. It connects you to people. Also showcase yourself. Be creative. Make your pictures unique. When you post things like that, okay, so she's talking about drinking water, but look, I'm showing my water bottle. So, tells them it's not just saying it, but you're going to be doing it as well.
Yeah. And don't just, I know I heard this in one of the trainings. I don't know if it was the mastermind training, that don't just grab somebody's post, cut it out and throw it in your Facebook or your Instagram. Make it your own. Like Wendy could have easily just said, do you drink water, from a post she found online, just Googled it. But those are used over, and it's not you, and it shows through. If it's not you, and you can't relate to that person, because they're going to say, this doesn't sound like Wendy, or this doesn't sound like Rudy. Rudy doesn't say, hurrah or something like that in a post. I would say something else. So if they see it and it seems fake, it's going to come through fake. So make it your own.
Oh, this was a good one. Create challenges. This is something that has brought a lot of attention in terms of people reaching out to us. We decided that we were going to challenge people, not just our friends and family, but whoever watches the video. We did a September plank challenge. We've done the Rocktober push-up challenge, November to remember burpee challenge, December to remember pull-up challenge, and the most recent one for last month was a side plank challenge. And so that kind of invites people to see what you're doing, and I think that that's helped us too, people reaching out to us.
And you can invite everybody, which is a great thing. Even people that are fit, people that aren't fit. Like we invited just a whole bunch of people. My friend from upstate, big guy, real big guy. we all call him Bear, and he's like, yeah, I did the side pack challenge for 1.63. We're like, oh, 1.63 minutes? He's like, no, seconds. But you know what?
He did it.
He did it. He tried it. It was fun. And because he saw it and he commented on it, then other people viewed it. Other people commented. So it kept going. We had in one of the posts like 300-400 views from just a video. And that's because people they get interested. They want to know what's going on. So that's being proof. When they see it and other people see it, it keeps trickling down the line.
Okay. Thank you.
So I want to talk about misconceptions about Beachbody Coaches. And this doesn't all apply to being proof of the product, but number 1 and number 3 to me do. You don't have to be in perfect shape to be a Beachbody coach. You just have to be on a journey. If you're on your journey, you're proof of your product. I had somebody recently message me since when did a guy that never worked out a day in his life become a Beachbody coach? And I'm like, I respond back, hey, what's up? And we're talking back and forth. And I'm like, no, I'm just, I'm over here working out. I'm on a journey. I lost weight. And he's like, oh, okay. And this guy's a muscle head. He's a gym head, always working out since I've known him, But at the same time, at the end of the day, you know what? You're watching my videos. So that's all that matters. You could be in 10 times better shape than me. And meanwhile, he's not, because I'm healthy shape. He's over here like, juice and shape. So that's a different story. But, he's watching my videos. And then I don't want to be a pushy salesperson. I think being proof of the product, you're not a salesperson. You're telling your story. You're showing people what you're doing, what you're about. You're sharing. And that's it. When you share, people come to you. They're attracted to you. That's where we've gotten a lot of people coming on to us, have been reaching out to us. Just the other day, a friend reached out to me. He's moved down to North Carolina. Hey, listen, your videos have inspired me. They've been motivational. You and your wife are awesome. I know that you guys run this as a business. What's your information so I can just sign up from you and just buy your supplements through you? Sent him my information. He signed up everything, and he's gonna start buying his supplements through us now as of this week. So, which is great. So little things like that I just wanted to go through.
Being proof equals success. So I truly believe that us being so up in social media, posting every day, doing the videos, helped us to hit the diamond rank in about 2.5 months. And I mean, literally like that in itself, hitting the diamond rank helped our business grow. So that's why being proof equals success, and why we have that diamond there, because that has helped us really. And, I'm officially now here, and, I'm going to keep posting, doing the videos, and showing up. And I know it's going to help me to get more people interested in wanting to, join us. And be consistent, right?
So press play and show up. We can do a video once a week, or we can do a video every morning or every day or 2 or 3 times a day, and I know, in the beginning, we were talking a lot, Anna, Gabby, everybody saying about posting 3 times, and then you guys came out with the calendar. And guys, you don't have to recreate the wheel. Follow the calendar. You post a picture of your food, recipes, whatever it might be, motivational quotes, your workouts, and that's your proof right there. And if you're consistent, one of my professors told me in college, everyone in this college thinks that I'm the most punctual guy here. I'm the most reliable guy here. And I'm like, why? He's like, because I show up 5 minutes earlier than everybody in the morning, and I leave 5 minutes after everyone leaves. So they think I'm a workaholic. So he's like, really? I come here and I read the front of the paper and the back, so I know what's going on in the world, and that's it. So, but he's proof in his job, and that's what it is here. So here's another video just to So with that said, guys, we just wanted to say a last couple of pieces. In our challenge groups, we've had pretty good amount of success with people stepping up, and sometimes it's hard to get people to step up to want to be coaches and to want to do things. but it's been working for us. And I wanted to share a video that was nice from one of our challengers that came around. Can you guys, I don't know if you can see mine. Let me see.
Yeah, sure.
Let me share my screen.
Go to Facebook, huh?
All right, so can you guys see my screen? All right, so
Can they see that?
this is one of my challengers. Can you see this guy on the screen?
Can't see them.
This is Charles. He's one of the challengers in our group, and he's proof of the product, and this guy's going to be a future coach with us. But I just want to share his video because this one was really inspiring to me, and it's stuff like this that's really proof. Just keeping it real with your people and putting yourself out there, because if you don't put yourself out there and show your story, it's not going to relate to people as well as what it is right now. So.
Good morning, hey, good morning. Got up this morning, got the kids ready for school. Got on that scale, looked at it, 260, baby. 21 days later, 22 pounds down. Told my brother Rudy that my mother's birthday is June 8th. And if she was alive to see me this big, she probably would have cried. I wanted to give her 40 pounds for her birthday. They gonna give her more than that. Make your payments, eat right, baby.
So, with that said, guys, I mean, excuse me. Another video. So, let me stop sharing. That right there is just motivational. When you see people, they're coming back to you, telling you their stories. And last night, Genevieve, one of the other challengers, really shared how she's been doing Beachbody for a while now, just joined us, and in the last few months, and has had great results in the last month and a half, 2 months that she's been with us versus the last 6 months she's been by herself. So proof of the product is sharing, caring, and just relating. So we had one thing for you guys to close it out with. So,
we challenge everyone here to do a workout video. Doesn't have to be fancy-wancy, and post it. And tag us.
Give us a date.
Okay, hold up.
Tomorrow.
Like I would say a week from now, by the 17th.
Girl, they should be working out.
That's too far.
Okay, by Sunday.
I post every day. I won't have a problem with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. We'll do it.
Perfect.
By Sunday, you said, right? But we'll do it by tomorrow because we need today.
My push-up bra will be in on time.
That's all we got for you guys. Thank you for listening to our journey.
So can we ask questions?
Yes.
Yes.
So Rudy, you got a brother or something?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's actually single.
I actually do. Yeah. He's good looking.
Risa nerviosa.
Yeah.
He's good looking, but he's a perro. You don't want him.
Oh my gosh.
It's over. Wait, how old are you? You guys said you were 35. Is that what you guys said?
They wish.
I am going to be 39 in May. He just turned 38.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Rocking the cradle.
Wow.
8 months only.
Oh, my gosh. You guys look great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Was that your question? Seriously?
What? Oh, I was just joking about the brother thing.
You have another question?
When's your birthday, Wendy? You said in May.
Yes, May 2nd.
Okay,
Cool.
I have a question.
Okay, bye.
I have a question. How is it? Are you guys like counting each other? Counting the steps when you're like, you are so in sync. It's unbelievable.
It's funny because
Bye.
we've been together so long
Right.
that it's kind of scary because we finish each other's sentences. We call each other when we are for no reason, and he's like, I was just going to call you. So I think that vibe connects us.
It translates when you're working out.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. I'm like, they look like they're like, seriously, in my head, I'm like, okay, so Wendy is going 1 and Rudy's going 2, 3, 4. Like they're counting each other, like you're counting each other's steps pretty much because it looks like you're doing exactly the same thing. Like if you were the same person with a mirror in the, like somewhere.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We try to stay in sync. We try and make the videos look good so people want to watch them. That's another thing, quality. And something that somebody said, I don't know where it was, but make, it was at the seminar that we were at. The gentleman that just spoke the other night, he said, you want to make things that people want to watch, make things that people want to see or that are interested. So when we're doing things, that's why we're trying to put music on that relates to us. Different videos that we see that are funner, and make it fun, like workout routines. Like one of our friends, we were getting our makeup done for Halloween, and she was like, you know what? I watch your videos and I like the funny ones. If you make more funny ones, you probably get more people. And, so we did that burpee challenge. I put the wig on. We were doing all that fun stuff. You take the advice that people give you and run with it.
Yeah, it's true. I noticed that when I post the videos with like music and like you put like a funny caption on them, people are like all over them. Especially on Instagram, you could see the views.
Right.
I wish those were likes.
Right.
Well, the important thing is they're viewing because everyone they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I saw this video. I saw that video."
Yeah.
That's all it's about. You watched it, and they'll be around.
By the way, Wendy, I know I sent you. You're still waiting on my message. I will respond soon.
Okay.
¿Para cuándo es, by the way?
April 30th.
Okay, we got time. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
I just wanted to say, guys, a great job. And I, just to reinforce what Rudy said, I mean, he couldn't have said it any better. The fact that excuse me, I got a cold, but being genuine is like people can see right through you if they know you or not, and they can tell you being genuine. And that's really the best sales tactic. A lot of people confuse this with I have to, sell or be pushy. And I've been in sales for 19 years. Rudy, I know, is in sales. I don't know anybody else in sales. But really, sales comes down to two things. Are you a good storyteller, and do you educate? And if you do those two things appropriately and thoroughly, you never have to push somebody into something. You're always going to pull them into you because they want to know more. They want to know more. They want to know more. And their curiosity is going to kill them. And then they're going to like, oh, those guys look like they have a lot of fun. I want my family to emulate theirs, and I'm jumping in. So it never really becomes that you're trying to push something onto them that they don't really need. Like tissue paper or something, So awesome, great job, guys.
So Jorge, when are you gonna start being the proof of the product?
So that's a great. I'm in the process. I'm
gonna push you too.
No.
Ya está bueno. We need our coach. So we could like tag you on stuff and like.
Your Facebook. That's
Here's proof of the product for me. He's my coach. He's my Spartan coach. He's already given us a workout routine. So when they're doing 3 days strength, 2 cardio, one running, one.
I gotta post my. I don't do really videos because I work out early in the morning by myself.
Que puya.
I just I'm flying under the radar.
He wakes up at 6.
I fly under the radar.
No, but you know what it is? Jorge's camera shy, which is really. I tell him, I'm like, we should do more videos together because we get a lot of love when we do videos together. And he's funny too, like I'm not funny. So it helps my videos. I know. But
I actually have videos. I just haven't posted any of them because I think I look horrible. So I just don't post them. I got video happy. After I started making videos for the team, I got video happy. I started making videos all the time. But I just don't like them.
It's your pictures, Los.
Yeah, I got to just take.
When you post pictures and you do that, you motivate people. You gotta do
Carlos, it's not about you liking them. It's attracting people and somebody else liking them.
Because you're doing it.
So don't worry about you liking them. It doesn't matter whether you like them or not.
And remember, we're our own worst.
It is about associating yourself to that person who's in that camera. So you know what? I look very similar to him or her.
Right.
And if him or her, if they're doing it, I can do it as well.
Exactly.
Every time you see, the what is it, the butt master. When the butt master came, everybody had these nice culitos, bien paraditos, and I'm like, really? If I'm doing that like once or twice a week, it's gonna work? And these are people who've been doing squats their whole life or whatever it may be, but they're using these models. So can you really relate to those people? And really, what it comes down to is relating to everyday people who are trying to change their life.
Right.
And I think Carlos, you are proof that the product works. You've been, this is your 4th round, right? That you're doing, or 5th?
I haven't even kept count. I just keep on going.
Right. So
it's just like,
the first time, like, let's say you haven't posted a workout video yet. I would say, the first one you post, say how you feel, because some people want to hear, how you feel, that they can connect with you and tell the people. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of your followers know if you've been telling them, but in that specific video, say, hey, I was here and now I'm here. Mm-hmm. And while I might be nervous to post this, I want to do it because even if I can motivate one person, then I did my job today. And you don't know how much love and respect and admiration you're going to get from that, because like I said, people connect with people who are in the trenches. And Wendy just went over that. People really connect with the people that are doing it themselves and that they're showing up.
It's better to put a picture to it rather than just typing it out, vocalize it, and just
Yeah, I was gonna say something to that effect, because I remember when I started posting and like posting pictures of how I started from now. Like when you see people commenting on your videos and telling me, like, right now I just posted my video and somebody said, "Ooh, your abs are coming out." That's also like motivation for yourself to keep going and not stop. So the proof of the product is not only showing them, but it also shows you as a person that's working on it, that you don't have to stop and you can keep going because it's working and people are seeing and watching you and looking at you, that you're having a transformation as it goes. So it's not like, oh, one day you put a picture of you like looking all messed up and then like the next day you're all fixed, like magic, because it's not magic. It's about the transformation, I guess.
No, it is.
Carlos.
I see Lewis's transformation. I see it sweating in those pics and everything, doing good. It's crazy to see when people join the groups. You see how they're transforming. Those transformation, Charles's transformation, all these people, everyone. It's just crazy.
Carlos, I have a question. Tom, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You could also crop a lot of the stuff that you don't have to show like your whole entire body also. If you look at any of the ones that I've done, it's like you don't always see my whole entire body, because half my workout I'm doing half in my kitchen. So you don't have to, I'm not even exaggerating. But yeah, so you can crop a lot of this and view it before you send it too. So that helps out a lot too. You can edit every single one. It takes time, but you can edit every single one.
If you notice, my videos are always from the neck up.
No, I definitely, and I think that you're gonna attract the type of people that connect with you, because like Wendy and Rudy were saying, I think a lot of the people who are watching their videos and that are commenting and reaching out to them are those individuals that are parents, and that want to, like they said, show an example to their kids, or want to eventually be parents and want to be a role model, or are just couples, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh my God, they look amazing, and we want to be like them, and let's do this because you guys inspire us. So I think it's really connecting, and it goes back to connecting with the people that you want on your team, you know what I mean? So we just got to be vulnerable and definitely share our stories like they were sharing. Any other questions? Sorry, he started crying.
I don't have a question, but I have a comment. I'm here in the dark because Matilda's sleeping, right? But Rudy and Wendy, oh my God. Rudy, I think I connect with your story a little bit more just because I was that spouse on the couch eating while the other one went to work out. My husband is fit, and I was food made me very happy. And I think for us, it really is more of a family background, of a cultural background, that's happiness for us. That's what we're taught from a very early age. A good time means food. Where are we going to eat? What are we going to eat? And it's not, we're not happy with one plate. We're happy with multiple plates. So that for me, your part of the story really spoke to me, and I actually use your guys' video as proof to my husband that guys do it. Guys do Beachbody workouts. It's because I kept showing him your videos, your pictures, and talking to him that you guys use the performance line, that he decided to go ahead and try it. He was very, well, they have it at GNC, I will just go to GNC. I'm like, no, but try it. And then I would show him your videos, I would show him your pictures, and he's like, you know what, fine, order it, let me see. And he's in love with it now.
Good.
So that's gonna be my future. That's gonna be my future Wendy, right? But thank you, because you guys do go ahead and motivate other coaches as well. So don't think it's only for your challengers. It's only for for you guys. It's for us also. So
Thank you, Gladys.
Thanks, Gladys. Gladys, I got something for you. I put my lipstick on too.
And I'm just saying, all these PowerPoints are scaring me. Somebody's gonna have to teach me how to use them.
I don't know how to use that was Carlos.
PowerPoint is actually very easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Carlos, guess what?
I used to be a biz ops trainer, so I did a lot of PowerPoints.
Okay, so I'll be reaching out.
Not a problem.
All right. I love it. But seriously, guys, you guys did amazing. As I always tell you, on the camera, off the camera, in the chat, outside the chat, you guys are inspiration, not only to myself and to Jorge, but I can almost say that I can speak for everyone here that you're an inspiration to this entire team, and obviously to your challengers who are becoming coaches and wanting to pay it forward. So I'm very proud of you guys. I'm excited to have you on this team, and thank you so much for sharing your journeys, your stories, and why it is important to be proof that the product works. So thank you for tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.
And
Good
go
night.
take some lives.
Yes.
Bye.
Si se dejan.